All right. So last time we ran out of jobs to do on the planet that's hard and for the faction that we were currently working for. So now we have a new faction that we're working with, but they don't like us very much, so we can't do difficult jobs. So we can only do like 1.5 skull missions, and we're just gonna farm maximum reputation and harm our rep with the Jacobson Haven, who we don't care about anyway. And probably other factions as well, as we try to trash these missions. We are going to clear everything, because what we actually want is just the crab. We don't need anything else. There are no requirements except crab. Only crab this evening. Well, probably not. We may eventually get to the point where we need more than the crab. That said, the crab can handle a lot. Especially in missions where we're not like trying to keep other random dudes alive. This one might be a little tougher. Maybe we should have brought, like, I don't know, the Night Star, maybe? Somebody? The Haven folk, huh? How is it the Haven folk are the... Oh, it's the Jacobson Haven. Okay, you're... Me am smart. Let us begin the mission. Hey, we have guano. Will they have additional mechs? Will they have, like... Oh, what the hell? One of them's got a quad. Okay. What do we got here? A scorpion. And it has a gamma... Okay, so they do actually have...
Moving out.
Oh, we found the bad guys. What are they? Probably turrets, given that the markings are on top of turret pylons. A cheetah with electro lasers.
Moving to position.
A blaze, huh? With a bunch of flamers. Gross. And then the king crab. Everyone's favorite machine. Okay, we are going to immediately reserve all the way down, as are they, it turns out.
Good to go.
Let's get the crab up front.
On the move. Full speed.
See if we can't get them to shoot at the crab, because it is substantially more survivable than our other friends are.
Receiving you.
The scorpion is really fast. Let's not start shooting, because I feel like... Interesting. I feel like we don't want to get shot at unless it's strictly in our benefit. So let's try to stay out of line of sight. Engine signatures, boss. Reinforcements. Turrets. Live fire training. Hooray. Okay, we got... Those are signatures for non-turret items, which are probably mechs.
Waiting for orders.
We need you to keep up with the rest of us. Although, honestly, the crab is the slowest thing we have right now, so... We just have to keep them out of trouble.
Oh, it's on now.
Oh, there's more of them than I expected. We're going to reserve. We'll see what the adversary does. Well, alas, they appear to have reserved a bunch as well. All right, let's get the crab up here. A light VRM turret, huh? Well, we're not. Whoops, not that. We're not going to shoot the APMs at these guys. All right. Well, we will probably be able to kill that even if our other people are terrible shots.
Standing by.
We just don't want to give anybody else shots at these guys.
Full speed, no target.
The Scorpion can shoot from long range.
Let's do this.
Sweet.
Let's go.
All right, that's one turret down.
That turret is gone.
That means that they likely can't see us,
Standing by.
which is kind of a dropship is inbound to this location, huh? Well, that's not good. Why is there a dropship? Do you have jump jets? No jump jets. Say we can, let's run over here. 6 evasion, face this way. No active probe or anything like that. We're really just waiting to get the crab in there, honestly.
Commander.
That's the goal.
Double time. Let's go.
What a goofy looking machine that is.
Hit him hard.
Okay, so they reserve a bunch.
Waiting for orders.
I want the crab to go last this time.
Yes, Commander.
I would like to try and bait someone into coming into range
On the move.
for us to take shots at them. What does this do? Plus 50% critical damage for 1 turn, plus 5% weapon accuracy. Is it close range? Oh, it's close range. Gross. Let's not use that at close range. That's definitely not good. 15 resolve. Sure, we'll use training wheels.
Locked on target.
Nice. Will the adversary take the bait? Quite possibly. Question is the commando close enough to the crab for us to just...
Commander.
Apparently not. I can't even charge the dude,
Commander.
which I have feelings about.
Got it, Commander.
Okay. The cheetah ERMs, do we have options other than normal? No, but they're terrible numbers. We're going to turn them off. I don't mind the numbers for the lances.
Confirmed.
Lances don't have ammo.
Commander?
Seems like no one is interested in having a nice close relationship with the king crab, which I don't blame them for, but
Moving at full throttle.
it is making our life kind of annoying. All right, that's not so bad.
Waiting for orders.
See, we should be able to charge this dude, like, without question. Maybe there are rules about charging across terrain. I don't know.
On my way. Double time.
Let's not overheat like crazy.
Roger that. I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks
Oh,
like
great.
enemy reinforcements.
That's exactly what we want. A thorn. That's some old school stuff right there.
Barely a hit, Commander.
Word of Blake uses those, though.
I'm here.
What the? They are right behind us. Look at that. Rude. Super rude. We have for turret. It's a light shredder turret. This is the cheetah. This is not. Whoa. Let's not. Let's not get shot in the back by everyone. Possible. The thorn already went.
All in that.
So we're going to try to kill the turret and then try to kill the thorn so that it doesn't shoot us in the back next turn.
Target. Hot damn, let's do this. Target eliminated.
Ballsy.
Damage minimal.
That's not ideal. That wasp has got to go.
Standing by.
Yeah, we're going to run back over here.
Moving out.
I wish we had more than 3 evasion right now. But we're going to work with what we've got.
10-4. Good to go.
Okay, that's pretty effective.
Charge a critical hit.
Oh, the turrets. Forgot about those.
Waiting for orders.
All right, Guano here. These guys haven't even acted yet. Good lord. Okay. Let's try to kill. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill the thorn with this guy. Well, hopefully he doesn't shoot the cheetah. That would be awkward. Or alternatively, we could just check DRM-4s and electro lasers. Yeah, it wouldn't be ideal if he shot the cheetah in the back, but it would probably not be like the end of the world. It would just suck.
Locked on target.
Nice.
Good to go.
Okay, and the wasp gonna go. There is very little opportunity for this wasp to survive.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye, wasp.
Target's taken. Hot damn. Let's do this. Enemy down.
This is why the crab is here. Rude. Okay, so do we just let those guys approach, let everybody shoot the crab because we don't care? It's fine. Or like send the crab out to just squish everyone.
Get this done, team.
Well, they've split like 2 and 2. That's rude. There's 2 here, 2 here.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, we can, if we so choose, actually... We could if we wanted. And it's possibly a good idea. Melee the thorn. But it's going to move immediately after this, so unless we kill it with the cheetah, which is unlikely, it will get a chance to go. But we get to move before it does, so that's nice.
Roger that.
We're going to continue to remove turrets from
Target acquired. Hot damn, we're gonna do this.
existence.
One less target. They're getting the angle on me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Internal structure damage.
I'm here.
Alright, the blaze... What happened to the commando? Did the commando just explode and we didn't even notice? That might have just happened, actually, now that I think about it.
I.
And now that the thorn has, like, 0 appreciable evasion, it has 1 evasion. Here, we'll hit training wheels,
Show 'em what you got.
and then try to obliterate this thorn
Roger that. Target confirmed.
from behind. Oh, that's a lot of heat. Holy cow. The crab is going to start overheating because of the AMS.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, what are we going to do here? Do we just continue to engage turrets? I think we probably do. We need them to go down anyway.
I copy.
This will actually probably capture the base. Let's hit training wheels for you
It's on
too.
now. Roger.
Oh, of course. Fine, whatever.
Orders?
Alright, let's take care of this scrapper. What do you mean, no weapons? Oh, it's a charge from this distance. Peculiar, but okay. Yeah, it's gonna suck for him anyway. Charge from the side? Yeah.
Engaging.
Just blow off 1/2 of the mech there. That's fine.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Eh. It's like 1 point. Oh, it floats. Was 23 heat from a single missile,
Hit him hard.
or possibly from the activation of the
Waiting
AMS,
orders.
now that I think about it. Five evasion and cover.
Got it, Commander.
Better than 6 evasion, I think.
Knowledge.
Oh, that thing is so close to dead. Come on. I feel like if one more of those DRMs had hit, that thing would be gone. How much structure does it have? Show me. Yeah. Yep. If one of those DRMs had, like, flown off
I'm
into
receiving
empty
you.
space, that would have been the end of that guy. Okay, the thorn we are going to kick and then attack. with everything. Yeah, this dude's in big trouble.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Yep.
Mech destroyed.
Turns out letting someone into your back arc. Actuator destroyed.
Bad one, I think.
What? Frickin' Sanctuary, man. Fighting them sucks.
Can't take much more of that.
Ah, you're fine. Ooh. That thing looks goofy. Okay, we might have to consider what's going on with the AMS situation here. Overheating the crab every turn seems not ideal.
On my way.
All right, let's see if we can't blow up the final turret. We'll turn on the VRMs, even though close range sucks. It's wholly unnecessary.
Turret destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
What do we have here? Only a charge. And in doing so, we overheat no matter what. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to hit defensive formation. We're not. Okay, let's get into the woods for evasion, charge this guy. Yes, we're overheating, but there's not much we can do about it.
Acknowledged.
We're not firing any weapons.
Over the red line.
They just
Damage.
happen to have lots of infernos.
I've been sensor locked.
Rude.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, who's... Oh my gosh, we can kick this thing? Yeah,
Roger that.
do that. This guy's in big trouble.
Engaging.
Look at that camera angle. Okay, the blaze is overheating.
Pretty high.
What do we do? Do we just walk up and melee this thing? Turn off the lasers, use the flamers? What do they produce in terms of heat? Plus 0 heat. Yeah, so we incur no heat for this.
10-4.
Except for the heat from moving. I wish that Sanctuary Flamers did damage.
Standing by.
They are 100% heat. Charging him with the Scorpion feels unnecessary, but also hilarious.
Affirmative.
So we're gonna do it.
Target taking a critical hit.
Okay, sweet. Oh, I saw the one salvageable part and thought they had blown up the blaze and was very sad. Thankfully, that is not the case. Ammo explosion. Oh, gosh. His ammo exploded from overheating so bad. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's even worse. Whoa.
Systems holding.
They have their own blaze, which is throwing
Receiving you.
garbage at us. That's the scrapper that exploded its ammo and knocked itself over. What do you mean I can't use the weapon from here? Why can't I use the weapon? What is that? Alright, we gotta turn AMS off for a turn because it is overheating us really badly. He doesn't have coolant dump, does he? No, of course. Consumes the entire turn. Cost 15 resolve to use. We're gonna try this.
Let's get this done.
Yep, it definitely takes his entire turn. Shoot.
Critical hit. Critical hit.
Ah, it's fine.
Commander?
I'm not that worried about it. We do, however, want to avoid giving them
Double time. Go.
the opportunity to shoot at us a whole lot. Let's shoot this dude in the back because that seems like a good idea.
Your armor it is.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, our blaze is having leg problems. Let's try to... How can we get out of line of sight? I want to drop LOS. It's like the most we can even get is 2 evasion. That is really unfortunate with this tiny little thing. Our chances to hit anything suck. Okay, it's the left-hand side that's compromised.
Got it. Full
We're
speed,
going to come
no
over
target.
here and put the right-hand side towards the adversary and hope they just choose to take shots at things that are closer.
My mech's overheating.
Why is AMS going off? We gotta figure that out.
I'm under heavy fire. Ready.
Gosh, the numbers on that guy suck. Because he's all the way up there. Like a jerk. Actually, the numbers on everyone are pretty bad. I'm not fully sure why. Precise Strike gives us terrible numbers. Anyway, let's try it.
Let's go.
Okay, that's good.
Critical hit, Commander.
Yeah, alright, so he's missing his APM, so we can no longer Inferno people. We're just gonna come over here, push the weapon button, crush the Peregrine.
Affirmative. Locked on business mech warriors. Show them what you've got. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Is that thing not dead? What? How is that possible? That feels...
Give them everything you got.
What happened to that thing?
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Okay, somehow it lost a leg, a torso, both arms, and most of this torso.
Ready for orders.
But that wasn't actually sufficient to kill it, apparently. Just moving is going to cause the cheetah to overheat. Is it the same in this direction? It sure is. Okay. So we're just going to head this way. And drop heat for a turn if we can.
Watch my 6. Reporting internal damage.
Oh, well, he just shut himself down. What's the crab looking like? Does actually have an open
I'm
arm,
here.
which is, you know, not a huge problem.
Affirmative.
Maybe shouldn't be moving the blaze in, but really want this guy to explode.
10-4.
Does he have any ammo? Okay, it looks like the AMS fires whether I have it turned on or off. Oh, you know what? There's a different way to turn it off that I forgot about.
Orders.
Oops. That's my fault. Pick the stinger or shoot the stinger or the peregrine or the dude who's offline. Yeah, we're shooting the guy who's offline.
Affirmative.
Really? The literal stationary target, and he manages to miss.
Critical hit.
Oh, but it doesn't matter because we have our first rage quit of the evening. Is the counter tracking? The counter is not tracking. Now the counter is tracking. There we go.
Ready for orders.
It was not incrementing, and that's not okay. Oh, hush. I just want to be able to melee this guy in the back. There we go. If we come from this angle, we can do that. Let's not do that. Or that.
Roger.
This thing survives. Okay,
No
yeah.
retreat. Target eliminated. Let's go. Hostile removed.
Hot damn, let's do this.
Okay, we are
I'm ready.
mostly succeeding here. Can turn the lance on.
Engaging.
Start engaging that dude who has been a serious pain in the dick to deal
Waiting
with.
for orders. Coordinates received.
Precise strike him in the back. Overheat alert. I feel like that's a lie. And even if it's not a lie,
Turn out the strike.
it's not my mech. I don't think I care too much.
Light damage. Holding firm. Receiving you.
Okay, what can we do with the Scorpion? He has 0 evasion, huh? That feels like a really bad decision with that mech.
Firing full stealth.
Or, you know, given this guy's accuracy, maybe it's a fine
Yes,
decision.
Commander.
We're just going to obliterate the Peregrine. I cannot imagine that it survives. Yeah.
Oh, it's on now. Tango down.
Someone let me borrow their pom-poms and skirt, because I'm
Okay,
damn
so
excited
that
now.
leaves only this thing, which we can kick
Moving to position.
and shoot a bunch.
Ugh.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, if we go here.
Confirmed. Target locked.
Okay, so it gets to move. It's gonna attack the cheetah. That's fine. Plus 72 heat.
Barely hit. Watch my heat levels.
How does that happen? Like, when I use the blaze, it doesn't produce 72 heat for the adversary. That is insane.
Roger that. Going to full throttle.
Just cannot hit with that thing.
Warriors, show them what you got.
Oh, look at that.
Orders?
Okay, now we can try using the crab for its intended
Got the aim.
or unintended purpose, which is to shoot stuff with it.
Critical hit, Commander.
Let's get this done, team.
Because it turns out that
Stand by.
a bad crab has these can turn off the missiles. Yeah, there we go. Now we're not overheating.
Targeting for physical attack.
Lovely terrain. Look at all that.
Once more into
Great.
the breach, dear friends.
Loving it. Oh, looks like homeboy fell over. Ah, okay, we can see again.
Standing by.
Oddly enough, I think him falling over is actually better for him because it makes him a little bit harder to hit, and I can't get behind him because his back is on the ground. Oh, well, there we go. Doesn't matter. There we go.
Mission successful.
All right. And I don't think anything major happened to the crab. We'll have to push the repair button because it's a sanctuary fight. Okay. Collateral damage bonus. Pretty solid. Most of our pay. Yeah, I don't care about your stuff. This, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. We took, like, no salvage, which we don't mind. Nothing in that mission was like, oh my god, I wish I could salvage that. Oh my gosh. Oh, they repaired our crap. Sweet. Everything's fine, Yang. Shut your mouth. It's all good. Sweet. Who are we fighting? Oh, just the generic Sanctuary Alliance. What is this? This is a battle in a desert. Crab. Do we want anything else? I mean, comedy option is like... What's the Devastator? 2 AC-20s? I guess we could bring something else like a Night Star. But... No, just crab. Just crab. Sending assault mechs solo into low skull missions is great times. I like how Darius considers this to be a backwater planet. It's pretty accurate, considering we're in, like, turbo nowhere. Okay.
Command interface initiated.
Hopefully this one's faster than the next one. Or than the last one, rather. He's straight up running away from us.
Barely
That's-
hit it, Commander.
So ideal.
Commander.
Let's turn one laser. Weapons,
Aye, aye.
go. This stupid thing. And that's the end of that one.
Hostile removed.
As we peek through the world there briefly. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Yes, please continue to advance towards us.
On my way. Locked on for physical attack.
Oh, I love the crab so much. This is so silly.
Reporting minimal damage. Watch my six.
Ah, you're fine. That thing has flamethrowers, though. We're gonna have
Hit
to
him hard.
get rid of that.
The angle on me.
The Locust 2 is pretty screwed.
I'm being flanked.
Ah, you're fine. I guess maybe we kill this
Showing
thing
minor damage.
because we can at least
Order.
get a little bit of mobility. And then weapon it in the side.
Moving out. Hell yeah.
I think that was probably a leg. Yes,
That's
that was a leg.
hot damn. Let's do this. That's a kill.
I wonder if the Locust
Let's
will
get this
just
done.
fall over. Would be really convenient if it would just decide that it was done. does this thing have? Hip destroyed, right hip destroyed, left hip destroyed. Left and right shoulders are destroyed. This thing is like
Yes, Commander.
just not there. What? Why can't I use the weapons? Is it too high? Can kick and punch, but no weapon. Huh? Sure, we're gonna kick it.
Copy that.
I wish that we
Engaging.
could... I mean, it's still gonna
On
do
now.
plenty.
Solid protection on that one. Let's go. Inflicted some heavy damage.
I just really want to be able to use the melee weapons. Like,
It's go time.
oh,
I'm taking internal damage. Good to go.
all right. Finally,
Aye aye.
this guy,
No
who
retreat.
is, yeah, that's the end of him.
Target eliminated.
I should probably have turned the missiles off, but I don't care.
Enemy down.
Okay, well, there we go. That was pretty easy and a good way to showcase the power of the crab. Alright, cool. We do not want machine gun ammo, that's fine. I think our reputation with them has probably increased slightly. And if we have another mission like that, we can just crush through that one super easily as well. Who's gaining experience? There's only one person going on missions right now. How could we be gaining? Oh, see, we did open these up. All right. Last mech standing. That's a battle. This is a battle. It's all desert and badlands. We're just trying to push this number as high as we can. This gets us to what? We have to get all the way up to 20. So we have 34 points to gain. We can get 7 out of this one, which leaves us with an additional 27 required. Yeah, I'm not worried about the structure in the crab. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have a lot of structure damage, just a little bit. I know what I'm doing. Kind of. We might actually be able to do this even more rapidly if we brought more units. Just from the perspective of if we bring like 1,500 tons worth of stuff, it's very, very easy to kill a single lance. So if we're actually interested in time, maybe we should be bringing more than the crab. But it's really fun to do it with just the crab.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, let's do this. They are not immediately upon us as they were last time. That's a shame.
Rock on, everybody.
It's just you. Oh, we found the bad guys. They're over there.
Receiving you.
All right, let's go down.
Going full throttle.
We're almost certainly not going to shoot anybody. What do we got? Oh, a peregrine, a commando, and 2 unknown somethings. Yeah. Hopefully the peregrine approaches us. I don't want to have to run down the peregrine on the top of the cliff and then go down inside. But it's looking like that might actually be what we have to do. Oh, it's a fire starter. Boo. That's gross.
Oh, it's on now. Waiting for orders.
Okay, we can't actually get very close to any of them, so we're just going to approach the peregrine
Understood. Moving fast.
and deal with it, because it probably has the biggest weapon. It's largely broken. Never mind. Let's not overheat like crazy. Just the streaks?
Locked on.
Sure, fine, whatever. It's hot here. And we keep using laser AMS, which gives us a bunch of heat. Death from above. Did he miss? I think he missed it. Yeah, he must have missed his DFA.
It's go time.
That's incredible. Oh, the peregrine's just running away.
Flanking. Damage minimal.
All right, so we're going to turn around and trash the peregrine. Good
That
lord.
shot, watch my heat levels. Commander,
Okay, that's how we turn AMS off. What? No weapons? What? Oh, damn it. That's really not what I had intended to do. I wanted to try and find a place to get the weapons involved.
mech warriors, show them what you've got.
Would have been ideal. Oh, we're going to get DFA'd by the fire starter too? He also missed. Get wrecked. It's incredible. Alright, so the peregrine stands up, and then what? I would have respected another attempt at a DFA there.
Orders?
Okay, weapons, yes. Turn on the APMs for good measure,
Mission
yes.
confirmed.
Go crap, go.
Putting my weight into. No retreat. That's it. Let's go. That's a kill.
Why were the jump jets firing?
Hell yes.
That was weird. Are his just going too? Looks
Light
maybe
damage, Commander.
like his jump jets are just always firing? No? He does have an odd glow at the bottom of
Armor
him.
breach. Internal damage.
Ah, you're fine.
Ready for orders.
Let's go deal with this commando.
Roger.
I'm not super worried about the peregrine.
Hit him hard. Hostile removed. Let's get this done.
Come closer, friends. Friend Thorn. He did come closer. Now we just need to get...
Receiving you.
So this is another instance where we can Kick and punch, but cannot use the weapon. Very strange. SPL, what is that? Oh, use it as a small pulse laser. Haha. Which I guess technically you can do with laser AMS.
Hit him hard. One less target.
Okay, only the damaged Peregrine remains. Come, damaged Peregrine, come closer.
Yes, Commander.
Not that it really can. It's pretty busted. It's like missing a leg, so it can't come closer very quickly. Let's turn a laser off so that we don't overheat. Oh, and now it's been cryo impaired, so it can move like
No retreat.
not at all.
It's good to go.
Yeah, let's just
Acknowledged. Hot
finish
damn,
this thing.
Let's do this.
Finish it.
Solid connection on that one. Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's more jump jets there for no apparent reason. Interesting.
Mission successful.
Hooray. Okay. Good for us. The crab is still kind of damaged. I guess maybe we should repair it. Respect the OP4 or die, I say, trying to do the most disrespectful thing I can possibly do by sending a single melee mech to deal with them. Oh my god. Alright, fine. Darius is bothering us every single time. We're gonna go look and see what he has to say. Pretty sure we know what it is. Oh, 1 day to repair. Jeez. Alright, that's done. Let's go to the barracks. What he's gonna have to say is that, like, this guy has a bunch of experience to spend. Even though...
Receiving you.
Oh, I think... Was I gonna fire her? I can't remember.
Mech warrior training complete.
We're leaving the pilots who are relatively low in skill where they are intentionally
What do you need?
so that we don't have to pick... Oh yeah, I was definitely gonna fire Wolf. Was I gonna fire Wolfbanes? I don't remember.
Training confirmed, Commander.
We have a bunch of pilots. I'm not sure we need them all. Seems kind of extraneous. Okay, let's do it again. Let's continue to use the crab to abuse our adversary in unkind ways. We have in the past attempted to find like the upper limits of the crab, and it has killed 12 units in a single mission by itself. So I'm pretty confident that currently, whatever we happen to be doing, at these difficulty levels, the crab is sufficient. All right, here we go.
Command interface initiated.
Go, Commander.
Oh, and they are immediately falling over. Oops. Yeah, that doesn't bode well for them.
Waiting for orders.
Dear other guys, where you at? In terms of ways down, I think we're going this way.
Understood. Moving fast.
Okay, most of them are over there. This guy is over here. Those numbers are turbo trash. We're done. We'll wait for them to come close. Because we can move and still have 7 evasion, because we're awesome. Okay, yeah, they suck. All right, so that guy's apparently an
Internal
okay
structure
shot.
damage.
You have to be just like right up the hill, though. That's really annoying. 50 tons. Whoa, hold on now. Those are real. Screecher's what? 40 tons? 40 tons.
Waiting for orders.
This Stinger, however, can turn those off.
Moving to position.
This guy's kind of done.
Reporting for
The crab claims yet another victim.
Let's go.
All right. Everybody charge the crab. Come on.
That shot got past my armor.
No, only technically past your armor. Oh, is the wasp down on the ground where we can find it? Yes. Might be the end of the wasp.
Light damage, Commander. Light damage. Holding firm. Ready for orders.
Okay, so the only one that we can actually melee is the wasp, which we are going to obliterate.
Roger.
And then we'll hope that somebody else gets within range, and we'll go from there.
Solid. Hot damn. Let's do this. Hostile removed.
This is really silly, but very entertaining and very satisfying.
Go time.
I find this endlessly amusing. Oh,
Roger that. Standing by.
they don't want to act first this time.
Standing by.
I don't blame them. Let's go find out what that 40-ton thing is.
Understood. Moving fast.
It's a liquidator and an electo? What the hell's an electo? Broken, largely.
Mech
All right, if they're going to make me
warriors,
go
show 'em what you
first, we're
got.
turning on defensive formation. That's amazing. Jump with damage, immediately fall over. Oh, now we have so many things to attack.
Showing minor damage. Systems holding. Let's hit him hard.
This is like a bad version of the Beowulf mission. Plus 40 heat, good
Internal
grief.
structure damage.
That I used to run in tabletop for people occasionally. Itzy, welcome and welcome Raider. It is good to see you. It has been a hot minute since you have graced us with your presence. How are you doing? We are currently clowning on some people. We missed the DFA. Wow. Get ruined. That guy's just not having a good day. Okay. Who needs to go? I think the Screecher is what we need to obliterate the most. Come on. Okay, here we go. Now we can get behind it and use the weapons.
Location
And we
confirmed.
attack. The Screecher is fast and annoying. So it's to our benefit if it falls over.
Mech destroyed. Hell
How
yeah.
do I make the shout out thing? Yes, this is the king crab, affectionately referred to as the snib snab.
Armor breach. Internal damage. They're getting the angle on me.
Does that work? Why no shout out?
Reporting major armor
Come
loss.
on. I gotta figure out how to make shout outs happen. There's gotta be a way.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Yeah, it seems like they don't always work. Liquidator, Thorn. Nah, Liquidator. Get into the side arc. So this is a community content custom king crab. Yes, you did see Dazzle camo.
Copy
The
that.
Thorn has a lot of that.
Engaging. Let's get this done.
The
Target eliminated.
the Krabby Patty, as we have here,
Damn. Let's get
is a melee focused 100-ton king crab, and it's really a monster. Especially in situations like this, sort of Beowulf style, one very large monster versus a bunch of small things.
watch the flank.
The crab is just really what's happening is that because our reputation with this particular faction is low, we can only do missions. Did you just blow your own leg off trying to death from above? He did blow his own leg off trying to death from above. Look at that.
Good to go.
But because no weapons, what? That's weak. I guess we punch.
Affirmative.
We can only do low difficulty missions. So in order to make them
Hostile eliminated.
both a little bit faster and less expensive and also more entertaining, we're sending only a single unit, and it's the crab. Because as far as things I have that can solo up to a dozen light mechs at a time, the crab's probably the one thing that'll do it the most reliably. But your pilot is still around, still kicking. Just
My internals are taking a beating.
he's on vacation for the moment. Well,
Yes, Commander.
we repeatedly send this dude into... Yeah, we don't need the lasers. The problem with the crab is that once we get into the side arc, it does 440 melee damage.
Acknowledged. Locked
Why
on.
are we kicking?
Hell yes. That's a hit.
We should not be kicking. We should be using the claws. It comes with claws for the express purpose of giving them the claws.
Oh, it's on now.
Like, we have a... We can give them the claws.
That shot
Bonus
went
points if you
internal.
recognize those claws.
Receiving you.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick little walk. Come over here. I see. There's no way for us to use
Moving
the
out.
melee weapons from back there. I had meant to push weapon. Hopefully it worked. It looks like it worked. It worked.
No retreat. Enemy down. It's go time.
Yeah, there's something going on with the adversary.
Yes, Commander.
Is that it? Is the Stinger the only guy left? Sure is. No weapons from there? How is that happening?
Orders?
I do not fully understand what is going on that causes us to be able to punch and kick but not use the weapons. Yeah, I was not aware of and cannot remember the name for, but there apparently is... Oh, well, doesn't matter whether we use the weapons or not. We just punched his head off.
Let's get this done. One last target.
Apparently the form of the crab has independently evolved in multiple species,
Mission
like
successful.
unrelated to one another. And it turns out that crab is just a really good form to have. And that holds true here. There's a term for it. God, why can't I remember? Carcinization, I believe. Sorry, I had to go look it up. Is the tendency for yeah, you got me. Look at all those kills for the crab. Love it. I think the crab pilot has more kills than anybody else in our unit. We have meleeed super heavies to death. Convergent evolution specifically into crabs, not just crab-like forms, because there are spiders that have crab shapes. I would argue that potentially scorpions could be argued to be roughly crab-shaped. The tail is a little bit of a reach, but anyway, lots of things are crabbed or crab-like. Oh my god, challenge accepted. It's a dual individual weight limit, 35 tons. I'm not so sure about that. Is it actually 35 tons, friends? Or is it 100 tons? I just have to put them in a different slot. Because I think it's 100 tons. Oh, damaged internal structure. I don't care. It's not missing very much structure. So how are you, Itzy? It has been quite a bit since we've seen you. Hopefully things are going well. Hopefully you had a good Halloween, whatever that looks like for you. I know several of my coworkers were... I have one coworker who apparently trick-or-treats with a wine glass and just, you know, candy for the kids and can I get a top up? And she apparently had a great night. Did she take that well?
Command
I would never trick.
interface
Oh
initiated.
no. Nice old man. Oh. Oh.
Aye, aye.
Oh, kids. A lowly merc? What a waste. Oh, come now, friend. Yeah, that's brutal. That's, yeah. Oof.
Commander?
Okay. We're just gonna run up. We're gonna push the OK button.
Hell yes.
This poor cheetah. Now, we were limited to 35 tons. I wonder how heavy a cheetah is. I don't actually know. I don't use them. It's 25 tons.
Receiving
So
you.
we could already have exceeded this guy's weight by a good 10 tons, but what we're actually going to do is obliterate him in a single attack. Assuming we hit, he cannot survive this.
Let's get
Yeah.
this done. Hostile eliminated.
And then missiles for good measure.
Hit him hard.
Because apparently there is no opportunity in this game for you to just like, oh, he's dead.
Mission
Don't shoot the
successful.
missiles. All right, thank you for swinging by. It was really great to see you. I'm glad to hear that you are doing well. Do sleep well. I should probably work on getting better about sleep hygiene, but I'm not. And hopefully we'll see you soon. All right, the Mallard Republic likes us less, which we don't care about. Those are fine. Case is very good, by the way. As the game has pointed out, Case protects. Case is life. Even better than Case is armor that comes with built-in Case. Any of the fancy armors that have integrated Case or shield. Ooh, so nice. Ferrovanadium armor. Totally bonkers. Completely insane. We're going to repair the crab. I don't know why. 748 out of how much actual structure? Like how much is it supposed to... How much is it supposed to have? 761. Wow, what a number. Alright, well, whatever. Let's continue to... Oh, it's an escort mission? Jeez. God, escort missions are the worst. Okay, we're going to do this one crab only. And then we will begin bringing additional units because eventually we're going to run out of, like for instance in the escort mission, I just don't think that the crab is built in a way that allows us to complete an escort mission, which has more to say about how terrible escort missions are than any commentary on, you know, the efficacy of the crab. Because as we have demonstrated, the crab is good. Ah, that's brutal. I would never trick a nice old man like you. Oh man. That's rough. That's really rough. Okay. Someday this will load. Investigate the supply cache. Good thing we sent the crab, which is fast.
Command interface initiated.
Okay.
Mission failed.
What? Okay, I clicked through that and didn't actually see what it said. If anybody was paying attention, I saw something about didn't want to put all their eggs in one basket. Is this just like, hey, we sent out a bunch of people and they didn't happen to get you this time? I've never seen that before. I'm going to have to watch the VOD on that. That was crazy. Bad faith effort. This actually harms... What just happened? This harms my MRB rating. Calls further work with you into question. Do not fail us again. What? How could I possibly fail you again? I am grumpy. I'm grumpy about this. Hold on. That, I don't know what that was. I feel like I got cheated. Maybe it's something where we have to put 2 mechs into a zone to control it, and we only brought 1. I have no idea what just happened. Oh, yes. Mustang, you are correct. And also welcome. It's good to meet you. Let's try loading the pre-mission. Prepared grounds. Sometimes BTA complains about attempting to load. So we may have to restart the game. Oh, wait, no. And it's probably not a terrible idea to restart it sometimes anyway, just because. Okay, I've got audio. I can hear the... Oh, wait, no, okay, there we go. I heard like Sumire, Darius banter in the background, but had no screen, no image. That was a little worrying. Well, it'll be interesting to see. Urban drop kill 2 of your pilots. Yeah, I'd be real upset by that. I was upset. So the king crab that we are abusing heavily this evening has a torso mounted cockpit, and I sent it into a 2-on what was supposed to be a 2-on-2 duel. It was 2-on-1 because it's the crab. And someone punched the head off of it, and it killed the pilot instantaneously because somewhere in there, the logic that says head destroyed equal pilot dead was still enabled. Prepared ground. Company will run a patrol passing by dumps and establishing communications by tight beam only. Let's try bringing 2 units this time. Hopefully we do not discover that there's something wrong here. The Leaper is just fast. That's the only reason we're bringing it. But that is the only time I've intentionally gone back and reloaded a save that doesn't involve like weird bugs. Because there was a period of time where like certain missions were just broken. And I've played the same mission like 5 times in a row sometimes during testing with the BTA team, who is super gracious about trying to figure this stuff out. But, oh boy. If this doesn't go sideways, I may die of shock. Well, Darius, if you could do us the favor and just go. Hopefully we'll get answers, even if it's just in the form of doing more reading this time. And maybe I'll know better than to click through all of it. Split the cache over 2 locations within a quick march of each other. When you close in, we can make contact with the garrison and get a sit rep. Ah, okay. Investigate the supply cache with 0 of 2 units. By bringing only 1 unit, we doomed ourselves to failure on that one. That's what happened there. Which is the sort of thing that, okay, fine. But also you'd think that they would, you know, state that there is a minimum number of units to bring, or you just lose. But anyway, we solved the mystery, as it were, and now we know
I've got your back.
what the cause of our
Engaging jump jet.
mission failure was. Okay, what do we have? Oh, they have their own Leaper. Shadowhawk 2 and some unknown 55-tonner, which may be a second Shadowhawk 2. 25%, huh? We'll give it a shot.
It's your own fault, you know.
Hey, got him. What else we got? There's the Leaper, which we will almost certainly attempt to crab to death pretty rapidly. That's too much jumping for me to want to deal with it very much. Oh, who's fallen over? That guy. That's funny. I love when that happens. Okay.
Orders?
We're just going to go straight through.
Understood. Moving
The
fast.
crystal field here. It just makes us harder to hit.
Oh, it's on now.
You know what? Let's just reserve. Let's see if the adversary reserves too. Nope. They are totally willing to just lower their evasion and let us have a run at them. Oh, I'm not sure that was a good idea, friend.
Showing minor damage.
That looks like melee range to me. The Leaper, probably not long for the world. That guy's, you know, trying to flank. He's trying to get reasonable position. That's, I mean, good for him. He knows what he's doing. The AI is making, like, semi-reasonable choices. Weapons, yes. Turn lasers off. Everything else fine.
On the move. Locked on.
Give him the
Full
claws.
attack. Let's get this done.
Crab, so silly.
Salvage that.
Alright, so we'll just have to keep in mind sometimes, for future reference, they like for us to bring more than one mech. I mean, I still feel
How can I help?
like it really shouldn't have been our fault. We're going to let the Shadowhawk get dealt with by the crab. I mean, we're going to help. We can turn on this crap.
Here we go.
But generally speaking, the Shadowhawk is going to get
Show 'em what you've got.
smashed.
Talk to me.
And instead of trying to run the crab all the way to the top of the hill, we're going to go 8 evasion or 7 in the woods. Like 7 in the woods is better than 8. It's a scorpion. A damaged scorpion.
Giving him everything I've got.
Through to structure. That's promising. Oh, he's running away. Okay, fine. And then falling down. How do you fall over in a quad?
Good to go.
Like, friend. Can we get... side arc is sufficient.
Position confirmed.
55-ton machine might... if he
Hot damn. Let's do this.
damages the engine in the fall, he might actually die. Unfortunately, it looks like that didn't happen. How many engine? Yeah, he's a single engine crit short
How can I help?
of untimely demise. Are we hitting the front of him? I was hoping to aim for...
Copy that.
Where the... He's just underground. Like, straight up underground. For a moment, I thought he was going to try to melee us. Are you going to emerge from the sands?
I've been sensor locked.
Like, there's some sort of, I don't know, spider or snake or something that buries itself underground that is mimicking. Also side arc, but other side? Yeah, this dude is...
Targeting physical attack.
That was a leg. Oh, alright, there goes the pilot. He's like,
Hell yeah.
screw this.
Hostile eliminated. No retreat.
Supply lance, we've destroyed 2 of them. It says 50%.
I've got your back.
There's one that we can see who is right here that we are going to kick.
Roger that.
And then the percentages associated with the objective would seem to imply that there is a 4th enemy somewhere.
Commander.
We're just going to charge you. Oh, okay. Oh, there he goes. Yep, 75%. There's another bad guy somewhere. But the question is, where?
Talk to me. Accelerating to maximum speed.
Where could he be? Aha. What are you, and why have you not come any
I've got a
closer?
sensor lock.
There's just an enemy leaper waiting. Okay. Enemy leaper falling over.
On my way. Double time.
All right, we should turn the APMs off.
Let's hit him hard.
I think we should probably try to
Got your
get
back.
like into the investigation zone via technicality at least. Center torso it is. Hopefully there's no collateral damage requirements. It's not my fault that the buildings were in the way. What the heck? What kind of a leaper is this?
Reporting major armor loss.
This is a freaking Ultra AC-10.
On my
Let's move on before we draw attention to these guys.
Hell yeah.
You know, maybe
Target
these guys will notice that we're here. after we're done just smashing them. Oh, hey, look at that. He died due to falling. The next one is, a hike. All right.
On it.
We're going to try to keep these together. I don't feel the need to get separated. It's not a horror movie.
Aye, aye.
Roger that.
There is a road that we should probably be following
Confirmed.
just because it will make us a little bit faster. But I think cutting the corner probably saves us more time than whatever we would gain by aiming for the road.
Affirmative.
Now we can follow the road.
Roger.
Got it.
On my way.
All the way to 8 evasion. Good for us. And then down to 5.
Affirmative.
I'm moving.
Okay, we are at the second supply cache. Now what? Oop, an inbound leopard, huh? Did I just say paycheck with a Q? Okay, so the turrets appear to be on our side. We gotta protect the building. And there are, oh hey, look, there they are. So let's just jump, like, up here.
Taking to the air.
So now we can see that we have a Shadowhawk, a Screecher, a Scorpion. They've all got a bazillion evasion. If we... This is funny. 74%.
Aye, aye.
Sure. Your 8 evasion will not save you. If the turrets would sensor lock, that'd be great. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. We're going to come around this side
Copy that.
with the crab. A Wolverine? That's like an actual mech. What do you know?
Hot damn. Let's
Yeah,
do
look at
this.
that defensive formation. Good job. Now the adversary can shoot at us for reduced damage. Or just choose not to shoot at us at all. Oh, they are shooting the buildings. Rude. Extremely rude. We have like a contractual obligation to keep those standing.
How can I help?
Okay, do we attempt to DFA? Because it only does a little bit more damage to them than it does to us, and essentially guarantees that we will be unsteady and probably fall over. Why are the NPCs... Ah, damn it.
Talk to me.
There's something about the DFA interface that just makes weapons not work after you would check out like whether a DFA will work. Shoot the Shadowhawk in the back. That's what the Leaper is
Right through
for.
his armor.
Well, that and scouting. Okay, so what do we have for weapons on the bad guys? 2 large modal lasers on him. God, that dude is freaking fast. Holy crap. All right. Large modal laser, 2 large modal lasers, and then a large and 2 medium electro lasers.
Good to go.
Jeez. Okay, let's melee the Wolverine to death right away,
Position confirmed.
because that's easy enough to do.
Let's get this done. Solid connection on that one. Oh, it's on now. Target eliminated.
We just have to get them
Hit him hard.
before they are able...
How can I help?
Is this a charge? It's a charge. We don't want a charge. Jumping right behind the guy, though, that's fine. And then if we hit precise strike, we're just guaranteed to hit him.
Triggering an alpha strike.
I just want to shoot him in the back. Okay, one more engine crit and that dude falls over. Come on. Oh, he approached the crab.
Light damage, Commander.
Thank you. Thank you, friend. The Screecher was going to be the hardest thing to track down, by far, just because of how fast it is. It was going to turn into some kind of shooting match between it and the Leaper. But instead, pretty sure it's within charging range for the crab. And it's not very heavy. Dude, the Shadowhawk is just getting lit up. Wow. I'm panicked. Yeah, I'd be pretty panicked too.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, see, we are within actual regular melee range for him, and within charge range of the Screecher.
On the move.
I wish we could get him with the claws. It'd be very convenient. But we can blow up a lot of it with a charge.
I've got your back.
Seven evasion, but does that get us meleeed? Let's try not to get meleeed. And let's try not to accidentally blow up the buildings we were hired to protect, please. Oh, come on.
I'll break him in two.
Okay, so that's the third time this dude has reported an engine crit, and he's not dead. How is that possible? Alright, well, it doesn't matter. He has rage quit. The Screecher... Did the Screecher try to DFA us and fail? I don't think so.
I've been sensor locked.
No, that doesn't matter. Hopefully that's not a building we have to keep alive. It looks like 1, 2, 3. I don't know where the fourth building that we're obligated to keep standing is. Oh, one of them has been destroyed already. Okay then. Jeez. It must have been that one. What is that?
Commander,
Your large laser is gone. What do you have, Sir Scorpion? The Scorpion has all of its weapons ready to go at a moment's notice, it seems like. Let's try to address the fact that the Scorpion is still standing via liberal application of crab.
copy that. Engaging. It's go time.
What does the crab have left? Okay, it's missing one of its lasers. It's almost down a second leg. But what we do know is that the Shadowhawk bailed. So now we can just shoot this guy.
Affirmative. Take that as a lesson.
And that will hopefully make his life miserable. Oh no. What will we do? Another rage quit.
Ready for orders.
Okay. And yeah, we don't need all the lasers, or really any of the lasers. That too is fine.
Affirmed.
What? Did we
Let's
miss?
get this done.
I feel like something
I'm
happened
out.
there that I don't fully understand again.
Roger that.
I mean, it definitely looks like we hit him.
What a waste.
Okay, well, mission complete.
Mission successful.
All right, I think that is all of the missions available on this planet. All right, and we'll have to keep in mind that certain kinds of missions need more than one mech. That was really dumb, and I didn't like it, not even a little bit. Ferrofibrous and an ECM suite. Look at that. All right. I wish Darius would just stop. Well, just shut up. Ugh, Darius, you're killing me. Pretty sure. Oh, no, there is still one more to do. That's right. It's an escort mission. Do we want to continue trying to earn as much reputation as we can? I think we do. Okay. Just before we launch this mission, we are going to bring the normal loadout. Let's see what normal is. It's been a minute since I've saved. Krabby Patty is Chum Bucket. Oh, that's right. We were missing... Solitaire is the pilot for the sled now, I believe. Yeah, he's in the Goliath. Mortar carriers. We need battle armor. That's what we need now. Battle armor is a good idea. But before we push deploy, or rather, I'm going to push deploy and then hit the add button so that Twitch continues to avoid the pre-roll and that we all get an opportunity to go use the restroom or whatever it is that we need to do. And we eat into some of the load time. So let me push the buttons and we will be right back. Okay, everyone should be back, or hopefully back soon. Let's go ahead and get this mission started.
initiated.
Oh, the convoy's already under fire. Ooh, fantastic. Just what we want to hear. The only problem for them... Oh, it's this map. This, whatever setup this thing is, like whatever that's supposed to be, looks so sweet. I don't know what it is. Some kind of super awesome laser drill. But it looks totally sweet. Whoever put this together, like this centerpiece for this map, yeah, they did a wonderful job. We're gonna reserve. Okay,
I'm ready.
I guess it's our turn. Send out the Goliath.
Roger that.
It's a thorn. And it is a brightly colored one. Good grief. Same percentages in either case.
Engaging target. Failed to connect. What do you need?
Alright, since we have regular pilots now, we might have better options. You know, I think he has sensor lock, and maybe we should have just done that. Why are our numbers to hit so bad right now? I am confused as to it's a commando. Why it is that it is so hard for us to hit anything. And how it is that the thorn is the thing we have the most chance of hitting.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
We're just gonna see what we get. It might be nothing. It's not nothing. It wasn't a whole lot though. We hit the commando, I think, more than we did the thorn, and I'm okay with that.
Commander?
This gives us indirect fire on the trooper, but direct fire on everyone else. What if we come over here? Still the same. If we just step backwards, we have indirect shots on everyone. Why are they so hard to hit? I do not understand why they are so difficult to shoot at. 28%, huh?
Affirmative.
I guess we could find out why they're so hard to hit. Medium range, height difference, size delta. Huh. I honestly don't know. Let's see what we get. The beauty of AoE weaponry. If we had the long toms, I would just try to shoot him with the long tom right now.
Duncan Fisher here.
And it would be very, very satisfying. Okay, this is, I think, the maiden voyage for the
Heading
new
that way.
Awesome, because we had to rebuild it dramatically after it got trounced. You know, for a full Alpha Strike, that's not too bad. Especially in a desert environment.
What are your orders, Skipper?
It could have been a lot worse heat-wise. Really wish this thing would just explode already.
That didn't hit.
I feel the same way.
What's up, boss? Full speed. No target.
Nice thing about the crab is that the streaks will only fire if they're gonna hit.
Firing.
So we don't have to waste ammo.
Missed.
Receiving you.
Okay, we can shoot you, but the numbers are trash. We're just gonna move with the Night Star, that's all.
Waiting for orders.
The Roshnu, on the other hand, can we get indirect fire? Where did we put the Archer to get indirect fire? It's over here. How is that indirect fire on these guys? That doesn't make any sense at all. Well, in any event.
Ooh,
Sense or no sense.
acknowledged.
AoE rounds should probably make his life pretty miserable. Yep. Yes,
Target
indeed.
eliminated. I hear ya.
And now we just have all the mortar carriers.
Coordinates received.
We can just throw AoE ammo at you. We are already missing all of your weaponry. Because all it had over here was a VRM-6, which is already destroyed. Oh, this VRM-6 is also destroyed. Perhaps because all of the ammo is in this torso. That's pretty rude. Okay. That's not the most intelligent way to position all of your ammo.
Got it.
But, you know, what can you do?
And stay down. Standing by. I
Sure. Acid, AoE.
copy that, Commander.
Try to get some acid. Definitely get some AoE damage in.
Receiving you. Acknowledged.
No, we want AoE rounds. Because that way we only have to get close. We don't actually have to hit you.
Target neutralized.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, and one last... combo mix of acid and AoE. The cheetah likely will not just explode, unfortunately.
More under the breach, dear friend.
But it will get to move. And hopefully have less than 6 evasion when it's done. Rude?
Yikes! That hit hard.
Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising how much damage that did. He's within crab range, so I'm just gonna...
Heading out. Full speed.
I mean, I guess we can shoot at him again.
Firing at enemy 6. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I think things are going swimmingly. Don't you?
Ready for orders. Roger. Full
We'll
speed.
just head over this way. Disrespect him.
Yeah?
Because he does not warrant our attention right now.
Got it. No shooting, just running.
Where are we going to end up going with this convoy? Maybe This way? Nope, that's the edge of the map. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I could have sensor locked him if I thought about it.
Heading that way.
Sure, we'll do that.
Skipper. I got you.
And again,
Got a lock.
down to 2 evasion. He's probably not going to live terribly long. I mean, the crab's coming up at some point, so no, he's definitely not long for this
I
world.
copy.
Everything is so slow. That's the
Ready
problem
for orders.
with this particular team. Everyone's so slow.
On the move. Full speed. Commander? Right, Commander. Yes, Commander.
How is it that the crab is now last in the initiative lineup?
Moving out.
That didn't used to be the case, did it?
Standing by. Full speed.
I feel like something's wrong.
Maximum speed.
Good to go.
What do you mean you can't use? There we go. Physical weapon. Yeah.
Moving to position. Locked on.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
on
there he
now.
goes.
Target eliminated. Hell yes.
Once
Tango
again,
down.
the missiles are a bit much, but hopefully... Oh, enemy contact already, huh? Okay. We are going this way. They are behind us. We're just gonna reserve. Sure, fine.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see how many. 3? Hmm.
Primitive.
Not 3. 4. Oh, it's a vehicle. Okay, 60-ton vehicles make me nervous.
I've got a sensor lock.
It's an electro laser carrier. Rude.
Showing minor damage. Commander.
What was it? It's a cheetah. Okay. That's fine. The Tiger T-17.
Aging target.
Thankfully, the electro laser carrier appears to have failed to lock on.
Confirmed.
We have 37s and better than 37. Much better than 37. Sure. We'll run the risk of overheat this turn.
Acknowledged.
We need more Omegas.
Mech destroyed.
I want an Omega 2C really badly. I don't know where we would go find an Omega 2C. I've only ever seen the one, like, once.
Waiting for orders.
30%, 50%, 9%. Jeez. $63%. That's good enough, right? Right. all of that, and he only gained that
Warning,
much
critical
instability? What?
Duncan Fisher here.
That's crazy. A dude should have gained a lot more instability than that.
Heading that way.
We will attempt to shoot the electro laser carrier.
Lighting them up.
Confirmed. Quick stepping it.
All right. Continuing shooting this thing. Okay, sweet.
It's go time.
It never actually got to shoot,
Enemy eliminated.
which is pretty much the ideal situation with regard to enemy weapon carriers.
Waiting for orders.
If they get the opportunity to shoot at you, that's usually not very good. 25s or 30s.
Aye, aye.
What happens if 63s or 50s? 63 will just aim straight down the center. And that is the end of that dude.
Target eliminated. Standing by.
The Roshnu. Somewhere around there it is. We just use the Night Star and the Omega to screen, and then we can get indirect shots on the Stinger. Switch one of those to acid.
Engaging.
Okay, see, he took a bunch of stability damage,
Waiting for orders.
and now he is in huge trouble. Because he has no evasion and an open center torso. You, sir, do not deserve to have an engine.
Commencing Alpha Strike. Enemy down.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Commander? Got it. Full speed, no target. Waiting for orders.
I'm pretty sure we have control of the escort units as well.
Copy that.
Receiving you.
So let's keep that in mind.
On the move. Full
We don't want
speed.
to end turn. Yeah. Don't want to end our turn without having moved the convoy. That would be highly unfortunate. Oh, they come with sensor lock? Oh, geez. All right, well, let's start using them to sensor lock everything. I didn't realize they had that as a skill. Sadly, there's no one left to sensor lock right now, so not super useful at the moment. Exiting combat. Let's just go this way.
On my way.
The Omega is so slow.
Aye, aye.
Heading that way.
Copy that, Commander.
Acknowledged.
The Night Star can come up on the
On my
hill.
way.
The Roshnu doesn't really matter where it goes.
Coordinates received.
The mortar
On there.
carrier's just
Aye.
generically in this direction.
Moving to position.
Our friendly drivers this way. Soon enough, I expect that the adversary will drop additional units that we will have to fight off.
10-4.
Dropship inbound to both of those locations, possibly to here, and it's just spilling over either side. Night Star up there.
Got it. Moving out.
I get you. On the move.
Okay, almost to the point where they can be in the capture or target area. I guess it's not a capture zone, it's just the target zone. Escort zone. Look at that. It even has like words printed on top of it.
Moving to position.
Coordinates received.
All right.
Heading that way.
We're just trying to take up position someplace nice and high with most of the units.
Acknowledged.
That will give us an advantage when somebody does bother to show up and make themselves known.
Aye.
Which I imagine will happen here in just a moment. Oh yeah, there it is. Right there. Look at that.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
Oh, thanks, Darius. And what just happened? Why is it broken? This is really not ideal.
Alright. Hit them hard now.
We just need them to survive. And not get, like, thrashed while they're waiting. Oh, good. Yes, please do just attack the assault mech.
Internal damage.
That's...
I'm not liking this.
Oh, you're fine. I don't understand how people... Okay, so we can't move, but we can sensor lock. Unchanged. What? Hold up. Do you have ECM? See, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Is for the guys who just dropped to start shooting at the APCs that cannot move. Does this thing have ECM in it? Does something else have ECM in it? No, it has its own ECM suite. Look at that. Yeah, not ideal. But given the size of the adversary, not the worst either. Because they're really not big enough to cause us a problem. Oh, man.
receiving you.
Okay, we're just going to kick this stupid thing. That should remove all of its evasion.
Attack. Hot damn. Let's
Oh,
do
and
this.
also blow off a leg, it turns out.
Critical hit, Commander. Alright. Hit him hard now.
Please die due to falling over. It'd be very convenient for me. Apparently not. Oh well.
Orders?
He appears to be stuck, possibly because of the dropship. I can't move him. That's not ideal. We will aim for the thorn.
Firing. God damn.
Oh,
Let's
sweet.
do this. Mech destroyed.
I imagine that's probably how it's going to go for basically everything except the Hunchback. But the hope is that something like the Omega will be able to cause a fairly tremendous amount of damage to something like the Hunchback.
This should be good.
Nice. Got past
Yeah.
the armor.
Like that, right there. Where it becomes unsteady and the giant scattergun is destroyed. Oh, and it has an open torso section now.
Good to go.
You know what open torso sections mean? Open torso sections
Double time.
mean airburst munitions. And a lack of engine.
Firing everything I've got. That's a kill. AC2 magazines are empty.
Alright, well, that worked out pretty well. This thing has no weapons left. This thing has just an NPC.
Orders.
Night Star. There we go.
It's go time.
Night Star has fixed
One
the
less
existence of that guy. And
Huh?
sure, we'll use the awesome for now.
Let's go wild, folks. Ah, well, that's the way the mech warrior crumbled.
And that should be the mission. Thanks, Sumire.
Mission successful.
Okay, that's the final mission for this planet. And now we can go someplace with real contracts, with real difficulty. Soon. Soon as... Okay, here we go, finally. Our payout is 53,000 C-bills, largely because our ammo costs were high. We are very close to having really good relations with the Danes Hayselum. I assume that's how that's pronounced. So we're going to head for their capital planet. And hopefully there will be a mission of 4.5 skulls that we can use to get ourselves over the hump to 5 skull allowance, basically. Okay. And we probably don't have to take no salvage anymore. Just make sure. Yeah, that's empty. All right, to the navigational stuff. Okay, we need to go to... They've got to have a 5-skull planet. There it is, Minerva. Okay, so our maximum contract difficulty currently is 4 skulls. If we fly here and find that there's only 4.5 and 5, I would be very sad. Do they have a, like, 4.5 skull planet? No. We can go visit Quirinus, or we can go to Minerva and just roll the dice on getting what we need in terms of a mission. I'm going to try just heading for Minerva and hoping that a 4-skull mission is available. This might be a terrible idea. Oh, I should have checked to see. Diamond Shark takes Twycross. What? The Jade Falcons left Twycross to Archer's Avengers, who detached only their infantry and armor assets to garrison the planet. Wow. Okay. Sure, let's know more. I can't believe the Diamond Sharks actually did something military. The Diamond Sharks, as clans go, are basically the merchant clan. Did we miss anything in the store here? We can't buy anything. We already left orbit, but we can at least see if we screwed up. Oh, you know what? We can just bribe the local officials when we arrive if we find that we can't do anything. I didn't see anything in there that was like astonishing that I cannot live without. I totally forgot that bribes were a thing. Hopefully they still work at this rep level.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
What? Oh, the Outward Alliance managed to beat Clan Snowraven? Interesting. Snowraven is the clan that has mostly a Blackwater Navy. So they have huge numbers of warships, and that's about it. Stand on ceremony. Explore and formalize certain matters. Give them a month. I don't use either of them, so I'm going to give them a month off. Sweet. Wow, high spirits for 300 days. Morale decreased by 1. What? Whatever. You guys are ridiculous. Morale goes down by 1 when we give... They weren't even doing anything. Okay, this is just a bunch of Clan Wolf's Omega Galaxy. Wow. Okay, so there's a bunch of MRBC stuff that we haven't investigated yet. We should probably find out what that's all about someday. But first,
Waypoint reached, Commander.
we're at Minerva. Is there anyone to hire? No. No one we are interested in hiring. Is there anything just incredible hiding in the store? None of those. I mean, I guess we could buy Achilles battle armor, but we don't have anything that will carry battle armor. That's the problem. And I don't want to have to go and figure out bombast lasers and DXRs. What? We have no bombast lasers? Sure, we'll buy that.
New weapon systems available.
I'm astonished that we don't have a bombast laser already. Yeah, we have plenty of those. Everything else in here looks pretty generic. All right, let's... Oh, we have the Union and Overlord contracts again. Is there a shoulder? No. It would be nice. Dimension Satire, welcome. It's nice to meet you. And yeah, I don't know that I've ever used a bombast laser. I just don't happen to have one in the hold, which is kind of surprising at this point. So I grabbed one to see what's there. Lycanhard, thank you. Is that what that is? Let me just, Lycan Harry. Sorry, it's difficult to read on the very tiny screen that it appears on. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. We are going to... Is there a 4-skull contract? Please. Oh. Oopsies. One moment. Let's go read how bribing local officials works. Raises reputation by 15 as long as your reputation is below 10. Well, it's not. Our reputation is like 38 of the 39. Dagnabbit. Okay, well, that's disappointing. It's the same to travel to either of these two destinations in terms of time. So we're going to set course. I would have thought that the bribing would work. Okay, broadcast for help. Pirates are ambushing the Argo. What? Morale increases by 1. Sweet. Because the Seysalem likes us. Good for us. Look, Wolfman's and Floppy will be back. The GDL, what? Battle armor. I do love that companies like General Motors still exist, in addition to things like Comstar and the Word of Blake and all of this random stuff in space. It's like, nope, General Motors still around, still making stuff. Even though I believe General Motors in the real world is gone now? Are they still around? How are they related to Stellantis?
I've got the financial report.
Oh, all right. 2 paydays without having any contracts to get us money. Yeah, military. Unavailable for 7 days, which is great because it takes us 14 to get to wherever we're going. That's true. Apple is there. No Windows and... Okay, that's pretty good. There you go. Okay, so Stellantis NV, it turns out, is Chrysler and then Fiat and then something PSA. So they've got a bunch of things, but not General Motors. Is there anybody we wish to hire here? Also, no. No, you're all terrible. Is the store any different? I can't imagine that it is. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. I'm going to look through here real fast, but I just saw something crazy while I was in there. First of all, you could buy a C3 Master. Interesting. We have 2 of them. Third one can't hurt.
New weapon systems available.
But more importantly, we could do... Ooh, an exchanger. We need like an exchanger 4, but I don't think we even have one of these.
New equipment available.
I need shoulder actuators for charging stuff because the crab needs additional toys. But for those of you who are new around here, this is our company commander. His call sign is Tesseract. If we go to the hiring hall, what? Who's that? There's a guy here named Tesseract. What? What happens if you try to have 2 people with the same call sign?
New mech warriors available.
Does the game care at all in any way? It does not appear that it cares in any way.
How's it going?
Anyway, we'll, you can go. We actually don't need your services. I was just testing. Okay, there's actually only 2 contracts we can do here. They are both duels. This is fantastic because we have a solid solution to duels in all situations. I should have repaired the Awesome and the sled while we were in transit. Look at that. But the solution to all duels is crab. The crab solves all dueling problems. I think my cat is lost in the middle of the room. Oh, there's another cat outside the window. Oh, scandalous. How could we? All right, so this will go rather quickly. Want to analyze how you fight. We're going to gather a bunch of data and try to train people how to fight based on this data. And I'm going to send in a meme mech.
Command interface
Okay.
initiated.
Here we go. Overcome the test subject. That sounds vaguely ominous, and I don't know why. In any of it's a longbow. Oh, but it's a longbow E. Longbow E is for energy.
Receiving you.
That's the longbow that is full of energy weapons.
On the move. Full speed.
The crab closes to melee range. There's a little bit of irony in that the crab actually takes reduced damage from missiles and has AMS systems. So against a more traditional longbow, it would actually be even more survivable.
Barely hit, Commander.
But somehow we got the energy boat longbow.
Standing by.
Okay. It is time to just make this guy's life miserable.
Move order received. No retreat. That.
Okay, he's down a leg and has been hit with the cryo missiles that make you slow. He can no longer escape the crab. So, yeah, this one's pretty much done.
Yes, Commander.
We'll just step out here, get rear arc melee, turn off the missiles because we don't actually care. I don't think he's going to survive this.
Targeting physical attack.
Nope.
Let's get this done. Mech destroyed.
Oh, the crab is silly. I love it.
Mission successful.
All right, well, I guess the other mission that we have available to us is also a duel. I think they're all available to us now, but the other mission is also a duel, so we're going to do that one too. Because we're going to do exactly the same thing. I believe it's supposed to be a duo duel, but we're only going to send one mech. We only need to send one. Yep. Great. There we go. Confirm. This is the problem with the crab. It leaves very little salvage. It destroys basically everything it touches. Oh my. I should remember to repair the stuff that's in the mech bay that is like ever so slightly broken. 400 C-bills to repair it. Good lord. That's it.
That work order you submitted
Fantastic.
is complete.
Okay, last minute replacements. Yeah, that's fine. Duo duel in a lunar environment. Deploy. Crab runs hot, so we're gonna have to turn the lasers off, but that's okay. We'll make do. For something that has a grand total of 3 mechs in it, this is taking an awful long time to load. Okay, here we go. Once more.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, it's this arena. Okay. Something about tremors and regolith and who knows what else. Darius just says words and I ignore them because he's an idiot.
Affirmative.
Oh. I did not get close enough look to see what either of those were.
Yes, Commander.
70 and 90 tons. One of them was oddly shaped and had a bunch of what looked like missile tubes. I guess we'll find out in a second. Bombard tubes, 90 tons. Not a Roshnu. Because Roshnus are 95.
I can't take much more of this.
You're completely
Let's get this
fine.
done. Standing by.
Okay, what has a bunch of bombards but isn't a Roshnu?
I copy.
It's a Roshnu. I just don't know how much those weigh. Whoops. And that one's a guillotine. Okay. It's the Bombard Roshnu. Huh? No. Not fire. That's gonna get us problems. Yeah, the lasers are basically gonna have to turn off the whole time. Except... Oh, he does have a DRM. Okay, so we'll leave the AMS on. But we'll hit him with the cryo missiles and slow him down.
Barely hit, Commander.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that he has jump jets. You know, I used one of those for ages in this campaign. You would think that I would know what they were capable of, but apparently not.
Showing minor damage.
Well, crab is fine. And then this dude just exploded his DRM ammo, it seems like. Oops.
Receiving you.
Okay, so we can turn these off now. Or turn them into small pulse lasers? Maybe. But more importantly, can we get behind you for melee? Yes. Yes, we can. Weapon, go.
Copy.
Use the claws.
Hot damn. Let's do this. One
You know,
less
that
target.
feels like surprisingly little damage
It's on now.
for the crab. I didn't see how many pieces of it we potentially got, but I feel like maybe it's more than one.
Systems holding.
The guillotine is going to go the same way in just a moment.
Move order received.
Just show up behind him
In. Let's go.
and give him the claws.
That's it. It's go time. Enemy down.
All right, well,
Mission successful.
there we go. That was easy enough. Maybe we'll get to see salvage here someday. Okay. Oh, only one part of the Roshnu. Well, that's what we're going to take for sure. The rest of it is all kind of, whatever. We have lots of all of this stuff. But we don't have lots of Roshnu parts. And I wouldn't mind putting together another one of those 4B Roshnus. Having additional bombard units, probably not a terrible thing for us. They're pretty silly. All right, so we can either continue to do missions on this planet or go back to Minerva. The difference is going to be minimal. I think we should probably just clear this planet out and be fine. Then we can go to Minerva. Or we can begin to be discerning. Because what we're really looking for... Oh, apparently we still can't do 5 Skull contracts, so we'll have to farm just a little bit further, it seems like. We need to get another 22 points, it looks like. Which we can probably do through one of these missions. Assassinate Highlands, Lowlands. Let's do a Lowlands contract. Okay, this is against somebody that no one cares about anyway. They don't gain or lose reputation in any sense. Let's load the normal loadout, except for the fact that it puts the pilots in the wrong places because we have the wrong pilots. All right, that should be it. Yeah, the ads take a hot minute. The problem is that you can either accept that pre-roll advertisements are a thing, and I despise them. I really can't stand them. And in order to make them go away, Twitch requires 3 minutes of advertisements for every hour that you were running. And I have not been able to find like a good way to make that happen, any way that is like reasonably transparent. So the best way I can figure is that once an hour we can all stand up and stretch and get some water and use the bathroom or whatever it is that we need to do, and we will appease the Twitch overlords. You don't have to be there to watch the ads. They don't know. And that way it's Soros' vision. It's Bezos' vision. You know, the Bezos dollars apparently are just draining him dry with those Twitch Prime subscriptions or whatever. You know, $5 a month for... I don't even know how many people actually have Prime, which of course they pay like $150 a year for, but you know, that $5 a month, man. He's got to get his advertising revenue in.
Moving out.
Confirmed.
Anyway, I initially, when I made affiliate, my plan had been to just not run advertisements at all because I don't care. I'm not trying to like make a career out of this. If I was, I'm not doing a very good job of it. But it turns out I don't have an option to not run ads. That is simply not something I can do. I can turn them way down, but then, you know, the pre-roll is impossible to get rid of under those circumstances.
I'm walking you.
So it's mostly, what do you hate more? And in my case, the concept of the pre-roll advertisements is the worst.
Roger.
Heading that way.
Okay, so we've got guys up here at the top. I'm gonna guess these are the enemy reinforcements.
Confirmed.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out.
They seem to be in the sort of space where one might expect reinforcement units to be. They haven't moved. And it looks like they're not particularly motivated to do it anytime soon. They're going to reserve all the way down with me.
Acknowledged.
Oh, that's right. I put an active probe on this thing. 70, 60, 60, 85. Hello, what are you?
I've got a sensor lock.
It's a longbow. Is that an 8Q? Yeah, so that's an actual longbow. That one has missiles. Lots of them, even. That's a VRM 60.
Yeah?
So we want to close to range on that one
Duncan
pretty
Fisher
relatively
here.
quickly. Oh, hey, look, we can see him from there.
Heading that way.
What do we got? It's an Ostrock. And those are terrible numbers, so we're going to sensor lock it. We'll just strip the evasion off. A pair of gamma cannons, huh? On an Ostrock? Huh. I did not know they had that one.
Standing by.
Advance the crab. That's an archer. It's the Sirocco archer. Hello. That's an artillery machine.
Walking on target.
That's a thing. I guess the sled is just outside the AMS range. Alright, what do we got here?
What are your orders,
Yes,
Skipper?
all things must become crab eventually.
Double time. Let's go.
Nature has shown that this is the case. Sensor lock you. Because it's like, what, 5 separate times that things have evolved into, yep, there's the Sirocco archer. Ugh. Alright, at least it's shooting at things that are standing by themselves instead of at
Waiting for orders.
the artillery that's bunched up in the back. So let's try to stay out of line of sight. Is that an Inferno Sirocco? Ah, jeez. That's gross. 79? Sure, we'll use that loadout. A little bit of acid to get rid of some of that damage reduction. A little bit of damage.
Yep.
Okay, now the question becomes, can the Omega get line of sight? Yes, technically, but it becomes occluded, I think, by the crab. That's unfortunate.
Understood. Moving
Funny,
fast.
but unfortunate.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Yeah, we're going to switch to AoE rounds here in a second and make their life pretty miserable.
Yes, Commander.
The Night Star's not going to be able to see anything this turn,
I copy.
except possibly you. 74 on the longbow, huh?
Knowledge.
Okay, hello.
Hey, don't you know who I am?
Reporting.
That's
Major armor loss.
big.
I can't take much more of this.
Can't tell if that's a sniper or a long tom, but in either case, I don't like it. That was pretty hefty. These are all AoE. Yep, that's fine.
Locking on target. Hot damn! Let's do this.
Alright, well that's one of them. Maybe I should have brought my own long toms. Those are an option that we can field if we feel that we would like it.
Waiting for orders.
Right now, we have mortar carriers with us.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Oh, I really want that thing to go away. I really, really want the archer to go away. I wish that I had precise strike just right about now.
I'm receiving
But even in the absence of precise strike at the moment,
you. Roger.
oh, 28%? Good gravy. What happened there?
Firing.
Commander.
Is the problem that we were further downhill? It looks like it. It looks like that was the issue. Okay, he's unsteadied now,
Ready to get it on.
which conveniently makes him much, much easier to shoot. So even though we are in a much less advantageous position with that particular unit, we will do okay.
Alright, hit him hard now.
Oh, for real? How do you go that early?
Can't take much more of this.
Reporting.
What the
heavy damage.
heck?
I'm
All right.
catching some serious shit here, Commander.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
That one
I'm
makes the
under heavy
most
fire.
sense.
Okay, that was
I do
bad.
hate this about artillery, where everyone in the entire unit reports in about something that I clearly know about.
Confirmed.
Alright, so he's laying down, taking a nap. Gosh, that artillery, whatever it is over there, that's gotta be... like maybe 60 tons?
Commander,
It can't weigh very much because it's going so early in the initiative order.
full speed.
There's no
target.
real way for it to... This thing we can obliterate with a single one of the mortar carriers. So I am going to try to get this thing work. What do we have here? This guy already acted for the turn. The longbow has not. The longbow already has acid on it. Doesn't need additional acid.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Okay, an example for why case is super important. Those are VRMs.
There goes the paint job.
Phase 3, huh?
Good to go.
Let's switch to airburst. Let's stay the hell out of vision. Because I don't need to get long toms driven straight into mortar carriers. That would be really bad news. You don't deserve an engine.
We can do this.
Or it would appear much of anything else.
That's a kill.
The longbow has chosen to do very little, it turns out. What do we got here? You do not have an open torso where we can see engine. That's unfortunate.
What do you need?
We'll have to see if we can address that. Okay, we can take... You know what? Actually, hold on a second. Precise strike makes those numbers actually pretty good.
Eat this.
What's that?
Okay, vigilance. Just drop all that instability real fast.
Lighting them up. Something just went boom.
Yep.
Can the gunslinger see him? Yes. Yes, he can.
Moving to full throttle.
Even if the gunslinger can see him, can he hit him? Turns out that that's a question of... Oh, nice. Oops. Sucks to be you. Okay, now... What do we have?
Yeah, Commander.
The Roshnu. Roshnu will do a good job. Let's get up onto the hill if we can.
Let's move.
Because it looks like the rest of them are over here, and it'll be advantageous for us to be uphill from them in the near future.
Black target. Everything you got.
Okay, that's a lot of VRM ammo explosions. Case is saving this dude. But only so much. Yeah, this guy's... he's done.
Commander?
We just have to switch to... Here, we're going to try to kill him with fast cam ammo in like just an extremely disrespectful sort of way. I really enjoy the concept of just unarmed landmines, just big heavy piles of metal, and using those as the method for killing someone. Also, it leaves... yeah, there we go. It leaves a hazard behind.
Show 'em what you got.
Getting bludgeoned to death by the landmine rather than it exploding. Okay, we have
Bye.
no idea
Let's move.
where the rest of them are.
Receiving.
And I don't have anybody with like sensor lock or...
Ready for orders.
those poor birds.
Hightailing it.
What did the turn ever do to you? And then Crab, I believe, is our final actor. Crab is gonna go downhill.
Affirmative.
Hey, we found him. Look at that. Got 3. 70-ton mech. Is a Helipolis 70 or 75 tons? I can't remember.
Someone let me borrow their pom-poms and skirt, because I'm damn excited now. I'm under heavy fire.
Losing lots of armor.
Standing by.
Okay, well, apparently they can still see us somehow. And also somehow... did this thing... yeah, we got hit by a gamma cannon. Okay. That's why we can't walk for shit. This is sprinting in the Goliath right now, because the gamma cannon has hampered our ability to move.
Got it, Commander.
How do photons do that? Great question. And the adversary is nowhere to be found now. I cannot sensor lock them. What the hell? Oh, here they are. $65 tons and a bunch of bombards. I just don't know. Unless the AMS on the Crab is off somehow. Nope, it's on.
Waiting for orders.
I have no idea.
I'm holding.
Just need somebody with
Huh?
sensor law. I don't think we can get close enough. Are you walking compared to... yeah. Damn. Nobody could move.
Heading that way.
Shit.
Orders.
Oh, I hope we can...
10-4.
I'm going to be really grumpy if we can't sensor lock that guy. Oh, thank goodness. It's a Thunderbolt, huh? There's a Thunderbolt model that comes with bombards? Sure enough. Look at that.
Yep. Acknowledged.
You can walk through the fire, you're fine.
Ready for orders.
Okay, now that we can see the Thunderbolt,
On my way.
we can begin to light him up. Nice.
Good to go.
No, stay in indirect fire, please.
Right. Let's hit him hard.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's the end of that guy.
Down.
4 salvageable parts, even.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so we have the Night Star, which has no targets. And then all the mortar carriers.
Waiting for orders.
We are going to spot for him. Because he is way the hell behind.
Commander.
You can hit side slip. We'll just ignore everything.
Full speed, no target.
Go a lot further.
Waiting for orders.
Side slip, among other things, allows you to stack units on top of one another. And in urban environments will let you drive these things to the top of skyscrapers, which is a good time.
Yes, Commander. Roger, Skipper. Kicking it.
Okay, it would be lovely if we had an adversary we could see.
Ready for orders.
I could have reserved
Full speed, no target.
if I had thought about it. Hey, there's the Helipolis. They're 75 tons, it turns out. Turn one of the lasers off. The guillotine, it has jump jets. The cryo missiles are
Damn, let's do this.
not going to help against the jump jets. There's the Helipolis doing its thing. I'm surprised they managed to get a long tom onto a Helipolis. I struggled to get a sniper onto these things. Maybe I was trying to put too much of something else onto it at the same time. I am unsure. God, this has not worn off yet, huh?
Going full throttle.
Okay, do we take some pretty good shots? Or do we sensor lock this thing for the sake of having all 3 of them on screen at the same time?
Sensors locked on.
Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, there it is. Okay. That was almost a Uranus. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of these before. I seem to recall these being relatively new in the Sanctuary loadouts. So I'm not sure that I've seen a Uranus before. And there's definitely a joke in there somewhere. Yeah, it's definitely a machine that I am unfamiliar with, and after years of streaming BTA, plus just generally being an enormous nerd and playing MechWarrior games since MechWarrior 2
What do you
was
need?
the new hotness, I've seen a lot of mechs, so for one to show up that I'm not familiar with is kind of surprising. It's neat, though. Oh, new things. Okay, let's just lay into the Helipolis as much as we can. The guillotine, meh. we'll probably get it with the crab. It seems like it's close enough. And I'm tired of this long tom garbage.
Ha! Revenge is Duncan's!
Confirmed.
Just put the direct fire squad on Helipolis duty. Actually, 1 second. Of course we miss. Jeez. That thing looks like it has the shoulders of a thug. Or is it a Zeus? Dang, I can't remember which one.
Orders.
There's one of them that's real doofy looking. Precise strike, straight to the dome.
Got it.
Ah, it didn't work. Uh-oh.
Target.
Look, it's a tiny star. Plus 150 heat, everyone's favorite. Alright, we are going to
Receiving you.
just remove his engine. Where do I go to get indirect fire on him? Do I just take the direct fire shots and acknowledge that they're okay? I think we take the direct fire shots.
Double time. Let's go.
Airburst. Center torso, please.
Let's hit 'em hard.
Probably didn't need to shoot all 5. Oh, still 4 parts. There you go. I mean, he clearly was not using that engine. Did you see that, mech? I'm sad that they don't just... that he's no longer glowing. Come on. Just leave him there. Allow him to light the rest of the mission for us.
Waiting for orders.
Okay.
Roger.
And we have the crab and a bunch of indirect fire left. So this hand that this Uranus is holding right here, whatever they've got in this arm, looks like one of the weapons that you can
Commander?
mount on your hand in Armored Core 6. Because I've been playing a lot of that game recently,
Moving fast.
and it is very good.
All weapons are go.
I don't think the Uranus is going to make it through this round.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Oh, he's down a torso already? Oh, friend.
I'm here. I.
Yeah, 80. Wow, 37%? How is that a thing? 74 is better.
All right.
Airburst munitions
That's a kill.
are really silly, it turns out.
Commander.
For the sake of completeness, ease maybe? I don't know. We'll put some acid on this thing. It's totally unnecessary. It is not long for this world.
Standing by.
It is within range of the crab. We'll turn that on. And you know what? We'll turn on the cryo lasers just in case somehow it manages to survive.
Roger that.
That way it won't be able to run.
Physical attack.
Nah, unnecessary.
Hot damn. Let's do this. Target neutralized.
No reinforcements? Nope. No more
Mission
reinforcements.
successful.
I guess there was a reinforcement lance. We just ran into them first. However that works out. Yeah, there's plenty of salvage in here for us to grab. I'm curious about those Ostrocks. The idea of an Ostrock with a couple of gamma cannons on it is not entirely unattractive. What I need more than anything else is stuff that's not in here. I need Clan XL engines. Like, super bad. They are so good. Possibly the most broken thing in the entire game. The Clan XL engine. Yeah, what's this Helibolus? So the gamma cannon is basically imagine like a combination PPC and plasma rifle. Energy only, does not have any ammunition. It's just a big gun. And surprisingly enough, here, do we have anyone? Do we have any of them? It doesn't look like we have any in the salvage. So the Sanctuary units who we are currently fighting, the Sanctuary states, are not present in Battletech canon. They are unique to Battletech Advance. So they have a bunch of unique stuff, like the Bombard's shield, which is like super case. Weighs half a ton, takes up 1 slot, and reduces ammo explosions to 3 points of damage. It's really very good. So they have a bunch of like basically alternate clan tech. They're more advanced than the Inner Sphere, but in a different kind of way. They have a lot of items like this, the Lance, which is, which does 60% of its damage to armor and then 40% of its damage to structure, just straight through. Case 2 is implemented in this game as well, but Case 2 weighs 1 ton and takes up a slot. This one only weighs half a ton. So it is, in fact, better than Case 2. So let's see. We're going to grab those Helipolis parts. Maybe we could just take the whole thing. What's in a 3L? See, this is the Lances one. Yeah, Clan. A lot of the time you'll find that Clan and Sanctuary stuff is similar. I think the intent was to make something that serves the same purpose as the clans, but without just Clans 2.0. Sure, let's take that. Just 3 parts of the Helipolis plus whatever they give us. I'm gonna sell those too because I don't need them. So the gamma cannon is good. It also impedes your walk speed, which correspondingly hampers your running speed as well. It's kind of a pain. The Sanctuary does a lot of interesting stuff. They have multiple ways to apply heat damage to you. They have multiple ways to damage structure through your armor without having to strip all the armor first. Multiple ways to slow you down. They have a drone cockpit system. Sanctuary mechs do not have pilots in them. They are remotely piloted vehicles. Which means you get a ton of pilot hits for any Sanctuary mech that you happen to be fielding. I have a couple that I'm currently using, like the Roshnu. So you can see here is the Sanctuary drone interface. Yeah, light engines are good, but they only shave 25% of the weight off of your engine core, as opposed to 50% for the XL engines. Sanctuary XL engines do exist, and they only have 2 crits in the side torso, but they reduce your walking speed by 10%, which I am not about. In a few cases, it's okay, but this awesome we had to rebuild. Previously, it had 3 gamma cannons on it. But the only way to make that happen, if we look in here, the only way to make that happen for me to fit 3 gamma cannons in is to have a Clan XL engine. So in this case, it has a Sanctuary XL engine. Oh, that's right. I have the wrong armor for it now because it had my only implementation of heavy ferrofibrous armor. But the gamma cannon also happens to take up a huge amount of space, which is part of the problem for fielding 3 of them on the same machine. They're huge. But 80 damage for only 25 heat, and they slow your opponent down, and they have a monster range. Like, they're really very good. They just happen to be really heavy and take up a lot of space. So, Clan XL engine, probably the single best thing in the game, honestly. Like, in terms of items. They're so good. Oh, I do love this thing, though. It's so silly. All right, that is probably going to have to do it for this evening. It is getting late, and unfortunately, they still expect me to show up at my job tomorrow morning. Thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out, and for new friends coming and joining us for the first time. Let's see, who did we have that came and joined us? Dimension, Satire, Mustang, Dude. Itsy stopped by. Upgraded Ostsol, it was nice to see you again. Thank you for returning. If you have the basic game from Steam, you can go to, one moment, there's a Discord for it, but will it let me put links into... Okay, so if you go to that link, you will show up at the BTA 3062 wiki, which includes an installation guide and the downloader for all of this stuff. It is a very large, very crunchy mod. If you've played through the vanilla one once, you know what TRO 3050 is, you'll probably be okay. I don't think you need to worry about whether or not you'll be able to handle it. I think if someone was coming straight from vanilla with no other experience in Battletech, they might find it a little bit more challenging. But that is where you go, and I definitely recommend jump in the Discord. The dev team is around a lot and very helpful, and the community is around and very helpful if you find yourself having trouble with it. Absolutely. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And if anyone else also enjoyed it, hopefully you did, please consider throwing me a follow. It is, I think, the single best way you can help the stream and the channel, which I appreciate. Let's see if there is someone worth raiding. None of our standard raid targets are currently streaming. Let me see if anyone is playing Battletech. I am not sure. No, I am the only Battletech streamer currently on. Let's see if there is someone who is playing Armored Core 6, because Armored Core 6 is super freaking good. All right, we're going to try raiding this guy. Hopefully he works and accepts raids. He's playing New Game Plus Plus, so he is probably approaching some of the most ridiculous fights that Armored Core 6 has to offer. It is a very good game. If you have not seen any, it is mercenary mech combat. It just happens to be in a slightly different form. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. I will be back on Sunday, and I will see you guys then. Bye.